Hello, everyone, and welcome to our JustDubs February podcast. We are your host, Ella.
Ninja.
Gob.
Unfortunately, Mark Den is not going to be with us this month. He had some important things to take care of. We also have our two guest speakers with us today, DM and Oji-san. Welcome, and thank you for volunteering to be our guest this month. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, Oji-san, Kaneko, older members may know me by the former name Keiichi Moritato that I used to use like back in the day on the original site. So I've been around. Wow.
It's been a while, huh?
It's been a minute.
DM?
Hey everybody, I'm Dungeon Master. I mainly hang around club. And every once in a while I'll poke my head around somewhere else. And I've been with the site, let's see. How long do you think it's been?
I know I've known you for about 7 years, so
Right.
which
I mean, I pretty much joined the site when TBRP went down.
Sorry, do you mean JustDubs?
No, I mean like when we kind of moved over from the TBRP
Oh,
site
yeah,
to
yeah.
JustDubs.
Yeah, it was like in 2013. Was right around the very beginning of 2013.
Yeah, so that long. There you go.
All right, so since we took a break for the month of January and didn't get the opportunity to say it, Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey,
Go ahead.
no, I was just saying Happy New Year.
Oh, go for it. We have a few announcements to make with all the events we got going on in the site for this month. We will also be asking Oji-san and DM a few questions and discussing what anime we recently watched and talk about one of my favorite times of the year, Valentine's Day. Let's go into the events that's going on this month. We have another form contest going where users can win a prize. So basically, what users must do in order to win the prize, they need to make 10 posts on the form, like 10 posts, and make 10 threads. All users that do this will be put into a randomizer, and we will pull out 3 winners for a prize. I think this is something we did a while back, too. I don't know if any of you guys remember that.
Well, it sounds fun. It doesn't sound that hard for me. I could make 10 threads in probably 10 minutes.
That's kind of like the RP club, too. Okay, we also have TMC, the Midnight Channel. They will be hosting random anime OVAs and movies every Friday at 3 p.m. Minus 7 GMC. 3 p.m. PST minus 7 GMC. Check out the TMC channel on Discord and partake in one of the discussions, votings for what anime we want to watch. I think a few of you have joined that recently, too.
Yep.
What was the last one we just watched?
It was Howl's Castle. Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that one. So then we also have on February 21st at 6 a.m. PST or minus 7 GMT, our film club hosted by BK will be streaming a mini movie marathon. The marathon consists of live action movies, not anime. Since it's February, we will be doing a romance theme, so we all host this on Discord as well. And I think a few of us
Pearl
have...
Harbor.
Yeah, a few of us have recommended some, so we'll see what all gets played. You can also join the Anime Cafe Club and partake in watching, discussing anime. Basically, we all choose a random 12 to 24 episode anime, then vote for the one we want to watch. Users are given about a week to watch, and we discuss our progress and give our inputs on how we feel. And I think quite a few of us are actually in that right now.
Yeah, this week it's actually 2. I just got done with How to Watch a Demon Lord, and now time for the boring to set in.
And the week prior, we did Riddle of a Devil.
Yep, and I was very happy with that.
And that's Shed's favorite.
Well, of course, Bomba can do nothing wrong. Please smash me with that hammer.
We also have our Jan monthly call going on. God, would you like to tell everybody when that will be for February?
It will be, well, let's see. My computer, wake up.
Gotta love when the computer
It's been
fails.
out here in the cold all day. 27th of February.
And we do, what time are you guys planning to start that? I know you guys have been starting it really early.
About, I think
it'll be
6
depends on,
EST.
either one of us wake up.
Yeah, basically,
whenever-
whoever gets up first starts it.
Our actually last our New Year's Eve one was quite a hit. We actually had 19 people in at once.
Yeah, we even got the elusive noobs to stop by.
Oh, I missed him. Oh my goodness.
Well, you would have been asleep. It was 3 o'clock in the morning for you when he joined.
Oh, okay. Well, darn. I can't believe I missed the amazing noobs.
Yeah,
And then
damn, I hadn't talked to him in a long time.
I usually chat with him on like the forum, but that's about it.
Well, he's fun to talk to. He was really fun on the chat.
My favorite part was
I did that wrong. It's January 30th, not February 20th.
also this month we have our usual Jan monthly call. God, would you care to inform everyone when that will be?
The January call will be the 30th, and it'll start whenever either Shed or I get out of bed. So
Okay. And the February will be
the 27th.
the 27th. Okay.
Same time frame.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep, whenever me or Gub
Exactly.
get out of our lazy asses.
Our December monthly call was actually a hit. We had 19 people, I believe, on at once. It was a little chaotic at times, but it was fun.
It was very fun. We even got to see the elusive Spore pop his head in.
Yeah.
No, that was crazy. It's like the golden unicorn.
What's funny was how it happened was he when we actually came on, nobody was on, so he was like at everyone, and then like bam, everybody was in the call. And then we did I think we ended with it was myself, Dungeon Master, and Jargus, and then that is it IMAX or ISAX 20, I can't remember what his full username was, but it was just the four, and Spore, because of course Spore was in the background, and you guys were all like talking in Arnold Schwarzenegger voices.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is my normal accent. I hide it when we're doing podcasts like these.
Okay, Austrian.
It was hilarious. Him and Jargus was going back and forth in their Arnold voices, and Spore was just rolling.
Do I sound funny to you? Am I
Yes.
a clown? Do I make you laugh?
Yes. Yes. Now all that we need is get to the chopper.
I was waiting for it. Oh man, that was a trip. Yes. I guess we can go into questions. Do you guys want to do questions?
I'm an open book. Ask away.
All right. So I guess we'll start with Dungeon Master. Where or how did you find the site? How did you find JustDubs?
So I found JustDubs through, like I said, like we were talking about earlier, TBRP. I started there, and I started that because a friend of mine, let's see, what did he call himself again? Heisengard?
Yes.
I think that's what he called himself.
Yes,
I'm just-
Isengard.
Okay, yeah. Heisengard invited me to try out TBRP, and once I did, I really started getting into it. Do it! But after TBRP closed down and we moved everything to JustDubs, I started kind of exploring the rest of the site, and that's how I got into it.
Nice. And you've been with us since. And
Pretty much,
still
yeah.
RP, and we're still RP strong. OG Sun, same question. How did you find the site?
Man, let's see. I'm gonna have to access some old memory banks.
Going down
I don't
memory
know.
lane.
I don't know. It's been 6 or 7 years, but I think it started with searching for like English anime or something like that. It, back in the day, it was like one of the top Google results. So I was like, okay, and started watching anime on the site, and eventually joined the forums. I want to say 2012, something like that.
Right before the whole takedown.
Yeah, I was a member for like several months before, and it even was a content administrator.
Ah, you had our
And then,
jobs.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Spore often talks about the competitions you guys used to have on who would upload the most or something like that. When he started uploading, he used to talk about how they would I guess see who would upload the most the fastest or something like that. I don't know if you were a part of that.
I don't know. I remember, if anyone here remembers the Rose, he likes to kind of pat himself on the back. He said he did thousands and thousands of Pokemon episodes, but no one else wanted to do.
That sounds like One Piece for.
Oh, never mention One Piece. I already have nightmares of that
God,
show.
no.
I have nightmares of that show.
We've had that anime crash like twice this year.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
And then we had requests for alternate dubs of that, and I'm like,
That's a lot of work because it's like,
No.
isn't it like 800 plus episodes or something like that
it's
now?
600 episodes dubbed, 641 episodes
Wow.
dubbed, and
And like,
whenever they drop, it's like in sections of 24, and that's just I'm happy that they drop on Saturdays.
Basically, how they used to do Fairy Tale before they started simul dubbing. Used to come out like 12 at a time.
Yep,
Oh, wow.
that's what they do now. That's what they do for both any of the big series, really. Pokemon's another one. Back when they used to dub the, what was it? Not Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire. Wow, I'm old. X and Y. Oh, Ultra X and Ultra Y. That when they were on Stymo doubling that was, they would do about 9 eps a day.
Wow.
I think uploading right now is pretty like slow considering with COVID and whatnot.
Yeah.
Japan is.
Actually,
Japan.
we should mention that because that is kind of relevant to what might be going on.
Yeah, Japan is right now going into another shutdown due to COVID. So that means a lot of anime isn't going to be released on time, which is going to kind of set our site back slightly with new releases.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
actually, any site that does anime, it's going to set everybody back right now.
I mean,
so,
even Funimation is going to delay
Yeah.
them.
A lot
Even
of
though
the
they
sites
own everything.
are slowing down like crazy.
I think country-wise, as far as I know, the UK and Japan are both in lockdown right now. So we'll see.
Well, I did read where the voice actors are ready, but they have nothing to go off yet.
No scripts or anything.
So it's
No
Yeah,
show.
nothing.
They don't
they're
have
all
the
they're all
show.
set up to home, ready to go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the VAs have all built like makeshift recording studios in their houses. And I saw a video of that
Sure, that takes
posted
a
by
lot of.
Funimation. Yeah, they had to they're recording in like closets and under blankets and stuff. Is like, wow, they're getting it done.
No, I don't want that echo.
That might be why the
Yeah.
voice actors sound so different. Like, I watched
be.
one of the shows recently and I was like, I never remembered this voice actor sounding like this. My ears are bleeding. And then I remember it's Monica Rial.
Oh god, yeah. Her natural voice just irritates me. I don't know why.
Well, when she tries, it's amazing. The thing is, after years and years of doing this, she doesn't want to try anymore.
I've only ever heard one voice Monica Rial did that I thought was okay.
Okay.
What was that one?
Well, oh boy, this is gonna out me, isn't it? I thought she did okay as Homura in Senran Kagura.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think she did pretty good for May. No, is it May Ren? Whoever is the red-headed gunslinger from Black Butler. The maid. She also did pretty good in Riddle Story of the Devil. She was that sword lady from episode 6.
May Ren?
Okay.
Yeah, May Ren.
In Black
Huh.
Yeah,
in
Phantom
Black.
Hive.
Yeah, in Black Butler, and then she was I think Chiatsu. Whatever.
I think that anime, Black Butler, was like the first anime I ever seen a female perv.
I'll have to take your word for it for this the first two because I haven't seen those.
I think she's done a fairly good job as Mira Jane as well. I know pretty much everyone's seen Fairy Tail.
Depending on what arc. I'm not sure what arc we left off.
Well, she does Mira Jane the entire series.
Okay, I think we got a little bit distracted. What's the topic?
Oh, we're just talking about anime.
We had a topic.
So there you go.
It's fine. It fits.
There was a topic.
I guess we can go into like discussion on what anime we last watched.
Huh.
Anybody can start off with that.
I guess I'll go. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord and Noreen. Whatever the show's name is.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Those are both good anime, but last one I've seen is Agretzko, Heavy Metal Red Panda for the win.
Yes, I love that show.
Season 4's coming. Yes.
Nice. The last one I watched, I rewatched a classic anime for the ages. Anybody remember Deers?
Oh my god.
Yes!
I saw it on Prime, and I said, yes, I have to rewatch this.
Absolutely. Deers is...
It's great. I love it. Unfortunate Implications, the anime.
That's how you say it. I always read it as Deer S because of how it looks.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Deers.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, because they do capitalize the S, but when they say it in the series, they always just say Deers, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, I've not seen that.
Is
So
that the robot show or the one where the girl has 3 dots on her head? I forget which one. I get those two mixed up.
The 3 dots. You're thinking Chobits.
Yeah.
Oh
Chobits, now that's a classic.
Oh, and the show before that, yeah, I finally got around to watching season 2 of ReZero.
Oh.
I don't know why it took so long. It's a great show.
We gotta watch that show. We have to watch that. Me and Spore have actually started getting back into anime. We're finishing up Inuyasha, and we've been watching with the anime club or the anime cafe, and we haven't started How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, even though I've already seen it, so I know what happens. um, and the other one that we're watching with the anime club as well. I think we're going to do both, depending on if we can fit it all in our time.
It's not that hard. I already finished How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, and I'm on episode 5 of the no in, no on, no whatever.
No Wachi?
Yeah, Demon Lord is short, so we should be able to finish that in a couple of days.
Or
Yeah, well, with
6 hours at most.
with sports time schedule, we can usually get like anywhere between 2 to 4 episodes a night because of the kids and whatnot. So we're like, you know, coming home, getting ready for bed, and then by the time we sit down, it's like 10, 11 o'clock. Do you guys have any questions for our guests? Or do you guys have any questions for us?
Yeah, ask away. I'm an
Ooh, I
open
didn't
book.
think of that.
Yeah, hit me with it.
I'll have to think about this.
do 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 do.
You know, the Jeopardy theme doesn't really help. It's a bit distracting.
Oh man.
And Daily Double is.
So we're
How about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go for it.
Well, we were talking about anime. How about video games? What you guys been playing lately?
Skyrim.
Nice.
Oh, that was the easy one. Minecraft. We've actually been playing Minecraft a lot with our kids because our 4-year-old is like completely obsessed with it. So Friday nights, usually Thursday nights are our D&D nights, and then Friday all day to the evening to like late at night is our family night. So we usually spend most of the day playing Minecraft with the kids.
That's sweet.
I'm still learning.
That's very sweet.
I've bought more new games than I've started lately, but see, the last game I started would be Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Oh, wait. Have you discovered the glitches yet?
Oh, I'm playing it on PC, so I haven't seen too many.
I put in about 50 hours or so on the. No, it's got to be more than that by now. On the PS4 version, I've run into a few glitches. It's happened a few times, you could say.
Very, very broken game that one is.
I mean, I do think it's not as bad as some people say it is. Or at least it hasn't been that bad for me. But definitely some shenanigans. You know, occasional shenanigans.
Yeah, as long as they get to fixing it, which they have been pushing out patches. I mean, it's nothing like Fallout 76 or stuff.
Right.
Or
Anthem.
Skyrim. Dancing Dragons.
Or yeah, any Bethesda game at launch.
Any Bethesda game anytime.
Have you tried the Macho Dragons mod for Skyrim?
I don't play on PC, but I can look it up. I have it on one of my computers.
Well, if you have it on Xbox One, I think they have the Macho Dragons mod on there too.
Yeah, I only have it on my Switch and PS1s. Or no, Skyrim running on PS1. Yeah, that's legit.
Howard makes a big announcement. Skyrim now on PS1.
They'll laugh, but they could probably make it work.
Instead of going forwards, we're going backwards.
Well, I would play it if it was on PS1. That would be amazing. Like, think about it.
I mean, I'd have to at least try it.
But no, I have it on PS3, not on PS1.
Did anybody play the Final Fantasy VII remake?
I bought it and I haven't even played it yet. I
when
have it. Yeah.
when Spore was on furlough last year, we played it together and got through at least the first part. I don't know when the next part is supposed to be released.
Your guess is as good as mine. I think the next thing coming from Square is going to be Near Replicant in April, which that looks good.
I didn't buy the remake specifically because I heard that it stops right after Midgar.
Well,
Thinking, man, I want to play all of Final Fantasy VII.
yeah, a lot of people have that regard too. It's like I want a complete game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took our time getting through it. What else did we play? What else did we buy? Oh, Diablo, I think is what we were playing. So we're trying to like play with our son, and our son's like wanting just to blast through everything, and me and Spore are like, no, these types of games you literally gotta walk through the sides of the walls just to make sure you like cover every aspect of the map so you can get all the goodies.
Oh,
Diablo
Diablo?
3.
Yeah, Diablo 3, I think is what we
Nice.
have.
Fun game.
Spore ordered it and we started playing it. Yeah, we're trying to explain. Our 13-year-old is a new gamer, so we're trying to explain to him when you play these games, you don't just like power through it.
Well, you
go around and
can,
you.
but that's
That would be Doom.
Yeah. What
No,
was
not
it?
just Doom. A lot of games you power through it. Skyrim, when I first played it, I just grabbed a bow and went to town.
Ah, man, I don't power through games. I gotta stop and look at a lot of different things going on. I get distracted very easily.
That's me with Final Fantasy 15. I'm like doing all the side quests, and it looks so pretty, so I'll take screenshots.
Oh, look, a new cave I haven't discovered. Must go in. Screw the main quest line.
Pretty much.
Well,
Pretty much.
that's how you get your characters to be OP, is to actually take the time to go through the game, because then you're like getting everything that you need. And
if
you're
the
like
game's
collecting
broken
gold and
enough,
stuff.
you don't need to worry about that.
That's kind of a problem in Cyberpunk, because by the time I got to the I was like, I think I was like level 35 or something like that, and I was a little too powerful for the enemies.
Another one we played, which we got to get back into, is an old classic, Spyro. We ordered the first. We got the pack, the Spyro pack that has the 3 games that's been refurbished.
The Reignited trilogy.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to get that. I've seen some streamers play and it looks good.
Like, I think within like the first 2 to 3 days we started playing it, we blasted through like the first half of the first game. Spore would do a level, I would do a level, Spore would do a level, I would do a level. And our kids were all like, are you guys gonna play Spyro? Are you guys gonna play Spyro? They liked watching it. I don't get that though. Like, my kids are like really big on watching other people play versus playing themselves. I would get bored.
That's why Twitch is so popular, because people want to watch other people play games.
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube are really popular, especially with gamers. I've been watching this guy by the name of JRose11. He's been playing basically impossible Pokemon challenges.
Ooh, that made me think of an interesting subject. VTubers. You guys watch any of those?
Oh,
Guru. I think I got her name right. And what's the squirrel lady? Come on, SK introduced him to you too, Kaneko.
I don't know. I know who you're talking about, but
yeah,
I've always seen the videos that were posted here.
I can see her avatar in my head, and I can't think of what her
name is. Is it like Akari or something?
I think it's Arzu.
One
second. Time to go to NSFW.
There's Korea, something like that.
Too.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Any excuse to go into the NSFW channel, am I right?
Right. I think I've also posted some videos from Mori. Ori Kalyo.
I actually haven't been watching as much Hololive and Niji Sanji. I've been watching V Shoujo. Those girls are hilarious.
I
There's so
would
many now that I don't know.
no. Eh.
I've been mainly watching Silver Veil and Iron Mouse.
Haven't been watching any. I don't know any of them. I'm usually I'm usually browsing on Facebook, watching TikTok videos, and laughing at funny animals, or reading a book.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to lock you out of the loop here.
Oh no, it's fine. I have moments where I like chat on and like there's.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's a VTuber now.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
really
Little taken the world by storm.
Little Knee. No, that's a completely different VTuber, but she started she's pretty new. I think she only started becoming a VTuber last year. Like, she did songs for a while, but she only just thrown herself into the VTubing lane.
I think if I watched anybody play, it was
Risu.
Anyone.
Or Risu. R-I-S-U.
Ayanda Risu, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you, Gab.
Yeah, she got pretty funny several times.
These nuts! You know you gotta dry out your nuts.
I don't follow too many of them though, so I only know of a couple. I know they've pretty much coming out like clockwork now. Everyone's a VTuber.
Well, yeah, you have nothing else to do. So just get the software and make some dank memes and boom, you're set.
I mean, everybody's staying at home, so this is really the perfect environment for VTubers to rise up.
Rise from the ashes. Rise like a burning phoenix. Rise. Okay then.
Chicken, arise. Arise. Arise, chicken.
Sorry, I apologize. I had to go scold some kiddos. They were getting a little rambunctious outside my door, and I don't know if you guys could hear them.
Okay, we're at about the 35-minute mark.
Oh, wow. That was longer than that. Let's see.
Was that supposed to be? You thought it was longer than that? Am I boring you? Are you not entertained?
And to be fair, I think I was kind of a little underprepared this podcast because I didn't really have much typed up aside from what Spore told me, but I wasn't really feeling the greatest after New Year's.
Okay.
I just had a switch of medication, so I'm like adjusting to that.
I hate med switches.
Yeah, they increased my dose, so I'm still adjusting to it. I'm having like double vision and stuff like that. It's crazy. So when I'm like trying to type, I am having a like hard time seeing even with my glasses. So I really didn't like come up with a lot of questions like I normally do. Let's see. Anything you guys want to talk about, or like site related, or any new anime that's coming out? Oh, did anybody compose a list of the ongoing or new anime releases for February?
Whoopsie daisy. Gub, did you? Or no?
I started to, but it's on my other laptop.
Let me see if I can get it.
I have the website.
And I didn't turn sync on.
What? Any chart? Check any chart.
Oh, any chart?
Come on. Catch up.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I was looking for. Let's see. So February 11th. Um,
Okay, this is amazing.
let's see. So I have dates here. So February 11th, Principal Crown Handler will be released.
Hmm.
Sailor Moon Eternal Part 2 on February 11th. February 26th, Tokyo Seventh Sister Bokaru wa I don't even know how to pronounce it. Azora ni Naru. That's a long word. So Tokyo Seventh Sister. And then, but then that can change because we don't even know what the heck's gonna happen between now and then.
Yeah, anime is like a game of Russian roulette, except instead of with a revolver, it's being played with a rifle.
Yeah, especially now because schedules are to be determined.
Right. I'm surprised they're still doing Sailor Moon. Good God, I grew up with that one.
That's like
Right.
1980 something. It's older than Case Closed, isn't it?
I
Or
think
am
so.
I
I
high?
know it was.
Case Closed
Well, I
is
know we were.
1995, I think. And I'm pretty sure Sailor Moon's like 1980s, maybe 1970s.
Let's see. Let's see. History time.
Go down the
Google, when
rabbit
is
hole.
Sailor Moon made? Sailor Moon, when did it first air? March 7th, 1992.
1990. They were created. Sailor Moon and her Sailor Soldier friends were created in 1991 by pharmacist turned cartoonist Niyako Tak Takichi. I think I'm saying that wrong. And then what was Case? Did we find out Case Closed?
Case Closed is 1995, 1998. When did Case Closed
Yeah.
first air?
Was first conceived in 1994.
Oh, but it premiered in January 8th, 1996 on Nipponipolitan Japan TV network in Japan. Oh, wow, over 900 episodes.
This one is Spore's favorite anime.
Mine too.
Oh man, I
It-
can't do long running shows. I just can't do it.
It
I
was
pretty much
either-
stopped watching it after the dubbed anime ran out.
Well, they might redo it. They've been redoing the movies, so
Yeah, I heard that rumor that they might start doing Case Closed again.
if that happens, I'll be freaking happy. Because the new voice actors that they had did their role beautifully. Like, it's no original voice actors. Like, you still have the memories of the Jimmy Kudo and Rachel Bohr. They butchered.
Right. And Monica Real was in that too.
Yep, she was Amy. Well, technically, I'm Ayumi, but they weren't too keen in following the real names.
Ah, Monica
Yeah.
Real, the kiss of death for any good dub.
I don't know. She
Yeah, in the
Go on.
go ahead.
Well, you go. Go.
I was just going to say back in the 90s when they tried to westernize everything about anime.
Ah, what a wonderful time. They're donuts, I swear. They're donuts. They're not rice balls, you American. They're donuts.
I was just about to say that.
The donuts incident.
Oh, the sandwiches.
Me and Spore just went down memory lane the other night. We were talking about Adult Swim and Toonami, and
Oh,
what
man.
shows what shows were airing when we watched it. And I remember when it was Reboot was one of the shows that was playing, and he remembered something like far more recent than me, and I was like, um, completely like trying to figure out the timeline for what animes, what was running during the time he watched, and I think he was saying like Inuyasha was being aired, but at that point I had stopped watching Tsunami. Did any
Yeah,
of you guys?
oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, did any of you guys watch Toonami back in the day, or even now?
Yeah, Toonami was
Oh, good
one of
God,
the
no.
Nope.
Toonami was one of the first ways I got introduced to anime. I
I
watched a little
watched
bit of
4 Kids growing up, but that's about it. And that's nightmare
yeah,
fuel.
that was it, right?
Yep.
Toonami and 4 Kids. Those were the two big ones.
Yep.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
had to suffer through it with
Every
my 4 kids. Watching 4 kids.
like Saturday morning, waking up, turning on Fox with a big bowl of cereal in the hand, watching it. I miss
Yeah,
that.
watch Pokemon. Didn't even know Pokemon was Japanese.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Right?
I
I
No,
was
know
gonna
mine
say.
was Digimon. I
I had no
started with
concept of what
Digimon.
anime was.
Yeah, I thought Pokemon was a cartoon too. I watched both
Me too.
Digimon and Pokemon, but
Yeah, I've seen that.
I thought they were cartoons.
Yeah.
For me, I think when I started watching Toonami, the lineup was like, I think it was Reboot, Sailor Moon, and then it was Dragon Ball Z, and then like shortly after that was one of the Gundams, and then I think after the Gundams they did Tenchi. So I watched all but the Gundams.
Let's see. I watched Pokemon, Digimon, a little bit of Tenchi, a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, and really a big one for me was Yu-Gi-Oh. Anybody? Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I
Digimon,
couldn't get into it.
Uh,
Digimon, Pokemon, and Dice. DNA Integrated Cybernetic Enterprises.
huh,
No one?
Mm-mm.
don't remember seeing it.
Dino Riders? No?
I'll say
No.
Ghost in the Shell for anything like cybernetic.
I remember what that was on like Adult Swim, wasn't it? I think it was like Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop. There was another one. I can't remember what the name of it is. It was like oh my goodness, I can't even remember what it was called. 2MAO. It
There's a
had
lot of shows. Oh, go ahead.
Outlaw Star. That's what it was. Outlaw Star.
Hmm.
And those are
What
on
about
like
Speed Racer?
that was kind of at the time for me. It was too old school. I wasn't like that's the difference between me and Spore. Like Spore is kind of more into the old school anime, but I'm like kind of more into the new type of anime. So it has to do with the artwork. So I wasn't into like. I was surprised I actually even watched Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop at the time, but I kind of liked them. So. But Speed Racer I wasn't really big on it.
For me, there's a pretty large chunk of anime that I just don't know because after I finished watching those shows like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, I just kind of went dark on anime for quite a few years.
I think we all have.
Because again, I had no concept. Yeah. Again, I had no concept of what anime was, so it's just like, oh well, it was fun watching those cartoons. I'm gonna watch this other stuff now. And then I was reintroduced to anime by Heisengard, actually. He showed me Bleach, and that's the
Oh, you
one
poor child.
long running series. Well, I wasn't a child by this point, without giving away too much about my age. But yeah, he reintroduced me to anime with Bleach.
Okay, Gramps.
I think my reintroduction to anime, because I had stopped watching it for so many years, was Oh My Goddess.
Oh, that's
Great,
a good show.
greatness. I love that.
and I was at the point where when I first started, like when I was watching the shows on Toonami, I honestly didn't pick up that they were anime. I just thought it was like your everyday cartoon. And then, but I was like, oh, I like this. I like the artwork. And then it wasn't until I was like an adult, someone's like, oh, that's not a cartoon, it's anime. And I'm like, wait, what? My mind was just like completely blown. I was like, it's a whole new world for me. Because once I started looking at anime, I'm like, holy crap, this is what I like.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
lucky to.
obviously it's still one of my top favorites. I mean, anyone that knows me as Keiichi obviously knows where that came from.
Yes.
And then I started watching, like once I watched Oh My Goddess, I got into like watching Chobits, and I think Chobits was like one of my first um ecchi anime to watch, aside from Naruto. But like Naruto's like mild compared to some of these other
Naruto's
shows.
ecchi? When I
It's
think
got
of
that.
ecchi, I think of like High School DxD or Testament of My Sister Devil.
It
Oh
has.
god.
I mean, when you think about it, it does kind of. Naruto does have its moments. I mean, you have a stage called the pervy stage of all things. So, I mean, when you have a pervert, you know, it's got ecchi in it, and they have the what's that sexy jitsu that Naruto does?
Oh, where he turns into a lady.
Yeah, so in a way that is kind of somewhat ecchi because it still shows, and like even though the clouds are in a way, it's still like
Right.
um
Yeah, there's a good amount of fan service in just about every anime.
Yep.
I like it.
Even
I like the
Pokemon.
ecchi.
Oh yes,
I mean,
Have
especially
you
the
ever like?
Go on.
Go ahead.
Especially the
Oh,
band episodes, Beauty on the Beach.
um, have you ever like watched an anime and then like go back to later watch an anime when you were younger and then later like watch it a few years ahead of time or a few years later and then be like, wow, I didn't realize this was so perverted. Or you catch on like the little
Yep.
thing. I mean, that's even like what TV shows like. Me and Sports watched some old TV shows recently, and at the time when we were little, we watched it. Home Alone, example, because that was something we watched in December. Uh, was you don't realize the adult aspect of it until you're an adult. So when you're a kid, you're like seeing all these kids things, but then you're like, as an adult, you're seeing all these little things like, oh my god, I can't believe they just said that, and we didn't even notice it when we were kids. Like, I can't remember a
Kind of like the
particular.
line from Leave It to Beaver. Ward, you're a little hard on the beaver last night.
Yeah, like little things like that, you don't realize it.
and
Oh,
Oh
even
my
that's gonna be a
god.
fun
non-anime
one.
stuff. Even I used to watch like Ren and Stimpy back in the day, and watch
Oh
old
god,
cartoons. Like,
yes.
how the hell were
Yeah.
kids? How the hell was this allowed to be shown to kids?
It's
For me, it
My
because
wasn't so
we
much
don't
pervy
see
stuff.
the
It was more
perverted.
like
Go on.
for me, it wasn't so much pervy stuff in movies. It was violence. Like I was surprised at how much violence was in those older movies, especially before they came out with the PG-13 rating, and everything was just PG. No matter how much stuff they had in it, it was PG. It's great. It's fine.
I can't remember.
It's a cartoon. It's okay.
We just recently watched The Mighty Ducks, and there was something on there that was said, and me and Spore like both looked at each other, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
and we're like, "How did we miss this all these years?" Like, can't remember what I. God, it was like 2 or 3 months ago that we watched this, so I honestly can't remember what it was, but I just remembered that was a specific movie. I recently saw a meme and it was talking about Disney movies and how actually I think Spore had sent it to me the other day. Let me check my my voice cracked a little bit there. Uh he sent me the uh meme the other day, and it was like these cartoon characters, and they were moms, and it was something along the lines of, maybe it was in Discord, but it was something on along the lines of Disney giving every mom's back or something like that, because they had like the like Elastigirl. She's got like a big backside to her.
Oh yeah, I saw that picture you posted.
Okay, here I found it. 1984 is when the PG-13 rating came out. So before that, it was either PG or it was R. So they got away with a lot of things in PG movies.
Yep, they did. But the standard back then was like a lot lower than what they are now. I mean, heck, people were throwing fits over songs and whatnot.
I think Stand By Me was the movie that originally caused the PG-13 to become PG-13. You know, the movie with all the kids on the train.
Train tracks.
Yeah, because of the dead body and the use of, I think they said fat ass about 1,000 times, or am I wrong?
Yeah, they had the kids swearing, so.
Yep, swearing a lot.
They don't do that anyway.
That was a fun movie. Good message, funny movie, good book. At least I think it's a book. Okay.
Do we have any other?
Massive.
Where are we at on our mark?
We are 54 minutes and 16 seconds, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds, 21 seconds, 22 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well,
any other questions?
I don't have a question, but I have an announcement.
Sure.
Let's see, Beastars Season 2 is, well, it's already started airing for Japan. But we won't get to see it until July.
Us lucky ducks.
And the Quintessential Quintuplets 2 is showing now in Japan. And the 5 voice actresses are actually singing the opening and closing songs.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that I might actually watch that then. I love when voice actors actually sing the songs in the show.
Yeah, they don't give a date where it's going to get released here.
That's
Probably
what
haven't even gotten that far.
If
because of
it
the
gets
COVID.
Well, I'm
released.
going to check if it's a simul-dub or something.
Hey, I got a question.
Shoot.
When did you realize that you hit the point of no return for anime?
Let's see. High school, I graduated in 2016. About mid 2016 was when I realized shit.
It's over.
Clanad.
Clanad, okay.
Oh, you're asking what series dragged us under? Riddle Story. No,
I mean,
Riddle Story of the Devil.
I was kind of leaving it open. Okay. No, I was kind of leaving it open. Just either a moment of realization or a series.
Let's see. For me, like genre-wise, would be Be Got a HK, because it has that one fit the genres that I liked. Once I saw that, I was like, yeah, I like this anime, and just kind of like been watching it since. I mean, I've always watched anime when I was younger, but like I said, until I was an adult, I didn't realize it was anime. But Bigata HK was probably one of the ones that hooked me.
Yeah, key anime just like destroys you and has you coming back for more.
Yep.
Right.
It's like a drug, except it's not illegal, but it's more addictive.
Right.
What do they always say? Crack is cheaper.
Crack is cheaper than anime, though. Like, I probably spent $500, $600, $700 on anime merchandise this year. Whoops.
I mean,
Especially if you're a fan of Aniplex.
yes, I was just about to say that. Aniplex. They charge so much for those DVD sets.
Yep.
Right. $300 for the Persona 5 anime. It's like,
The
nope.
fuck?
Oh man, yeah, I buy Aniplex sparingly for that very reason.
I remember I was doing Sword Art Online. They would release episodes 4 at a time, and they were $100 a piece.
The hell?
Oh.
Yes,
Ooh.
Aniplex. Yeah.
I think when Oh My Goddess was the second season was released, you would get the box set with the first DVD, and it was at Suncoast, and it was about 80 to $100.
Yeah, anime is not cheap.
Right.
For sure.
And it's like, I know they used to push like sales back in the day, like buy the DVD and everything, but a lot of the biggest arguments with streaming sites like ours is that if people, we kind of give them a chance to test what anime they like before they go and purchase it. So in a way, we're kind of doing favors to the big corporations out there, you know. Oh, I like this anime, I'm gonna buy it. I don't like this anime, so I know not to buy it.
Right.
And anymore
Right.
now everything is streaming, so like I don't think anybody buys DVDs much anymore. I mean, we buy some for our kids, but we pretty much watch all of our stuff online, whether it's Hulu, Netflix.
I only buy a show if I like it.
Right,
Same.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I do. If I
No,
really
if
like
I
it,
really like it. I mean, if it's mediocre to okay, it's like, oh, that was good. But if it's something I really, really like, then yeah, I'll invest in it.
And like, how many people like drop anime halfway through it because they don't like it? And can you imagine buying the DVDs and just watching halfway through it and be like, "Oh my god, this is shit! Why
Oh,
did
I
I
would be
spend so much
pissed.
money?"
I'd be so pissed.
actually, sometimes I'll do a little grab bag thing, right? So I go onto Sentai Filmworks website because they have deals a lot, and they'll bring some of their series down to like $4 or $5.
What?
So, yeah, no, seriously, check it out. And
Yeah, they
so
have ridiculous sales sometimes.
yeah, so I'll just go through a bunch of random shows, and if it looks mildly interesting, I'll just get like 4 or 5 series for like $25 and have them shipped.
Cool. I mean, I could see doing that. That's cheap, but I mean, compared to like buying the stuff brand new, like at a GameStop, or even what is FYE? I don't know if those things.
For your entertainment, yeah, it's FYE.
Yeah.
They are
I don't know.
expensive when it comes to anime.
Yeah.
You're best going to Amazon.
Yep. See, when I first started buying anime, it was through FYE or Suncoast, and they were like expensive, like $70 just for one. I was like, I'm gonna go broke just to try to watch anime.
Right.
But we have tricks to getting our anime.
Yep.
A lot of sites I used to go to don't exist anymore.
No, I keep putting my thing on mute, but it still keeps pinging at me.
Yeah, there are a few users who I'm getting pings from.
Oh no, I turned the sound off on my computer, but I'm hearing the pings on my computer, which is weird.
Are you?
Is there anything else we want to talk about?
Let's see. We talked about anime games, anime, ongoing anime. Wow, you would think we're an anime site.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be checking that out later. going shopping. That concludes our February 2021 podcast. Catch you next month.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
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 Peace out, you all.
Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook pages, Just Anime Network and Anime Unlimited, as well as our Instagram, Just Anime Network and Anime Unlimited. We also have a merchandise shop where you can purchase Just Anime merchandise. The link is in the video as well as below.